It's
Welcome.
so it's so good to see
Oh, I
you.
know. I miss everybody.
I know. This is such a nice program, and usually I am subbing, so I couldn't join.
Well, was you able to pick up a kit?
No. Mm-mm.
Well, as I was saying earlier, we do have some extra kits because the weather kind of became an obstacle at this
Right.
time. So if you're watching and you decide you want to go by and pick up a kit, just let me know and I'll make sure that you can get a kit. They're right inside, right inside the building.
Okay. All righty. Thank you. I
So
appreciate it.
yeah, it's I think it's exciting because it's going to be Aminah Robinson, and I know we had buttons in the kit. So
Oh, wow. Now you're saying I can pick it up another day or I would do it now?
no, you can pick it up another day.
Okay. Well, yes, I would love to do that.
Yeah, just kind of watch and see what Nikki presents, and maybe even write it down, or some directions. But anybody that wants a kit, we had about 17 left. So just let me know and I'll make sure you get one.
Thank
Oh,
you.
you're welcome.
How's everybody else? Margaret, Casey, Brenda, Nichole.
I'm doing
I
well.
rem- I remember these were packed. Remember
The
in the
last one we had last March, we were almost at our target of 200.
yeah.
I think we were maybe 10 short, but uh, we were so excited. And it's going to come back. We just got to, everybody getting their shots. I got mine. So,
I get mine Friday. Yay.
yeah, yeah,
Well, maybe if they don't, push it back.
right, right. Well, I was excited. As soon as I could get in, I was right there. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm 50% there now.
Right. Halfway there.
Yeah. And I think it's 3 weeks I get the second one, but I keep hearing from a lot of friends that's received the second one that they've had a day or two of downtime with aches and fevers, chills, but it's okay if it's 24 hours, I can do it.
Right. And they say that means your body is um
Accepting it,
mhm.
accepting it. And I had no reaction with the first one. So I said, should I get concerned? Because I didn't have any reaction. So we just got to have faith.
Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh,
there's,
there's our artist.
there's our artist.
Yeah, I was still gathering some things. I'm like, let me gather a few more things.
Well, we're all excited.
There's my buddy Pat Brown.
There's
Hello, everybody.
Patrick.
Good morning. Good
Hi.
morning.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to see you.
Oh, I need to get my
Ready to
glasses.
paint.
I'm grabbing my glasses.
Yep, that's what I have to do.
I just keep mine on all the time.
Ooh, they're coming in now.
All right, good morning. Shirley.
Hey.
Good morning.
All right, there we go. I'm like, everything was blurry for a minute. After 40, it's just downhill from there.
Lord, please don't say that.
Well, no, they say life begins at 50.
That's
Hi,
right. Hi,
Demetrius.
hi, Nikki.
Hey.
I talked to your Aunt Virginia and Venus today.
Oh, okay. How are they doing?
They're great. Really
Good.
good.
So what did y'all get in y'all's kit? I need to make sure we all on the same page. Linda, what did they get in their kit?
A lot of them picked them up Friday.
Okay.
And also we had some left over. And I'm not sure if anybody, there was a couple people that wanted to go over yesterday and pick them up with the weather. I'm not sure. But a couple of the ladies joining us this morning are going to go by the complex tomorrow or the next day. They're going to let me know, and they want to pick up kits. So,
okay. And then
She wants to know what was in them.
what was in the kit?
oh, what was in the kits was a canvas,
Yep.
6 colors of paint, 2 brushes, buttons, construction paper, and some sponge brushes.
Okay.
I think it was the list that you sent. It was, and glue.
Okay. I was about to say they're gonna definitely need some glue, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yep, I think it's all complete.
Okay. I have glue. Okay, let me grab my glue. That'd be the last thing.
Okay,
And we can get started.
well, we've got about 2 minutes yet. Are they still coming in, Casey?
Yes, I'm in. Thank you.
Okay,
I just don't have my camera attached today, but I'll get it ready for the next session.
oh, no problem. As long as you can see and participate.
We
I
got-
can do that. Thank you.
I had to make my window bigger just to fit in all your beautiful faces.
And that's a good thing.
Keep him there. Don't fire him. He knows what to say.
You're right, Pat. He's right on it all the time. Hi, Sherry. I think Vincetta has joined us, Pat.
Hi, Vinny.
Ladies, how are you doing?
You're good. How are you?
Hi.
I'm good, good. Okay, Linda, my iPhone says it's noon.
Okay, you're
And
right.
sometimes these computers are not synchronized, even though they're computers, because my laptop says it's 12:04, so who knows what time it really is. But Happy New Year to everybody.
Same to
I
you.
know it's February, but I still think we can still send warmth and greetings for New Year to everybody. I, like Casey, am so delighted to see all your lovely faces. Everybody looks so good, and I am really pleased that you're able to join us because it means that you're healthy. And that, you know, is our challenge now, is to stay safe. Like it's the 4 W's, right? Wear a mask, watch your distance, wash your hands, and I added this W. I heard someone say it's 3, and that mine is wait at home. Wait at home for this thing to be over. So that's what we're all trying to do, is stay safe. But I wanted to come on this morning, or this afternoon rather, at this point, it is afternoon, to welcome you guys. Make sure you're muting your phone if you're not talking. To welcome you guys to First Tuesday Tea 2021, February 1st Tuesday Tea, and to make an announcement. So Lynn Logan Grimes, our great leader for this and initiator of this program, has transitioned to the Ohio History Connection. And she will be, I'm so excited for her and for the people of Ohio. She will be leading a curriculum for the Ohio Village. And if you've ever been to the Ohio History Connection in the Ohio Village, you know it's always about pioneers and indigenous people. It's fine, but we have a story to tell too. So she will be building a curriculum for African American Ohio African American History at the Ohio Village. The other part of the good news is that she'll be staying on at the King Arts Complex as our curator of our gallery. So she'll be doing a job and a part-time job, both of which she will love. Of course, we love her, the work she does in our gallery, which means she'll stay connected to this project, but she won't be the leader anymore. So your new fierce leader is Linda Broadnax, and Casey will be helping us with all our technical stuff. And from time to time, me, Darla, Javon will all pipe in. And we'll go for there. We'll see how it ebbs and flows. You know, this has been the year of change, right? And so this is a positive change for all of us. So with that, don't forget to mute your phones if you're not talking. And with that, I'll turn it over to Linda, who will introduce Nikki, who you all know. And I'm sure Nikki will have a fun day filled with a great art project. Nice to see all of you. Take care.
See you later.
Thanks, pictures.
I'll stay on for a little while, Linda.
Okay. Well, first of all, as always, welcome to First Tuesday Tea. And we're excited today because Nikki is going to lead us in a project honoring or celebrating Aminah's birthday. And for those of you that have the kits, you can participate. And for those that was unable to pick up a kit, you can contact me at First Tuesday Tea because we do have kits left, and we'll make arrangements that you could go by the King Arts Complex to pick them up. So,
okay, Linda, before you finish, I just want to remind everybody, really, please.
Yeah,
mute
you
your phone,
know.
because there's a lot of background noise. Everybody needs to mute their phones.
If whoever is the leader of this Zoom, they can mute everybody except for the person that's talking.
Can you do that, Linda?
Casey will do it.
Sorry, I didn't know about that feature. Still people coming in.
I can talk now. Okay. So now that everybody is on mute and welcome, I'm going to turn the meeting over to, or the First Tuesday Tea over to Nikki and let her get started. Nikki, you'll have to unmute.
That's the phrase for 2020 and 2021. You're on mute. So, hey everybody, I am Nikki Burton, native of Columbus, Ohio, self-taught, God-given talent artist. I happen to love Aminah Robinson. I got to meet her once in my lifetime at the King Arts Complex at the gala. And I was in awe of her beauty and got to take a picture. So a lot of people kind of say I remind them of her with the bald head and all of the piercings and all that kind of stuff in the work that I do in the community. So I have a symphonic poem, which is a book that Aminah, it's a book of her work. So if you haven't been over to the Museum of Arts, they have up a beautiful display of her work. And I suggest that if you can, make an appointment to go and see it. I actually need to go. I saw it virtually, but I need to see it in person. So I just wanted to show, like, she used a lot of buttons, a lot of art, found objects. So like a lot of material. Of course, you know, we don't have time for sewing projects and all that good stuff. But the buttons we can use them with the glue. Construction paper we can use as like scraps of fabric. So we can glue that on there. And then you can paint, if you have markers or a Sharpie, you can paint lines and different things on them to make fabric patterns. So I actually have like scraps of fabric. So I don't know if you can see, like this has like squares and lines. So you can do circles, dots, lines. So this is another one. So I just have a few things over here. If you have yarn, she did use a lot of red embroidery thread in her artwork too. So I do have like yarn here. So I don't know if you have yarn. Some things were not included, but I wasn't for sure what they had because I hadn't been over there. And then some cowrie shells too, along with the buttons that you can glue on your canvas. So I created, this is actually a poster of a print that I did. It was a dedication piece to Aminah. So I have like Poindexter Village on here, her in her turtleneck, the book, and then I just included some other words in there that remind me of her. So she was definitely a storyteller, a teacher, community-based person. So this is something similar to what we'll do. We'll use color, and yes, we'll get started. Oh, so you'll need like a cup of water, too, for your paint and paper towels. Does anybody have any questions? And I don't know if I like it being this quiet because I feel like I'm talking to myself. All right, so we're gonna do her skin tone. We're gonna do it in a yellowish color. So her head was more of an oval and not a circle. But if you have a circle, you can trace it on there on your canvas. If not, we're going to just freehand it with the paintbrush. Okay, thumbs up. I don't see a lot of thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, let me scroll over, thumbs up, thumbs up. Hey, darling. I'm scrolling over. Hey, Karen. Hey. I'm like, oh, let me see who's on here. Let me see the people. See the people, see the people. Hey, I'm Pat. All right. Okay, so one thing I don't have is yellow paint. Let me grab some.
And as I said, for those that do not have the kits, we have kits available, so you can watch what Nikki's doing. And then if you want to pick the kit up at a later time, let me know and we'll make sure the kit's available for you because we had, I think with the weather, we had a few kits left, so.
Oh yeah, this weather is I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
And I haven't been anywhere. I live within walking distance of a lot of restaurants and a Kroger, so I can literally walk to the store. Grateful for that, but it's so cold. I don't even feel like doing that.
And you have to be careful not to slip.
Yeah, and I need some coffee. I was out of coffee this morning. I was like, I would definitely be going to buy some more coffee. Most definitely.
Coffee.
Yeah, I had tea instead. All right, so I'm going to put her in the middle of my canvas.
Okay, you're painting yellow, Nikki?
I am. Yep.
Okay.
I can't remember if they got a brown. So I was like, well,
everyone should have a brown.
okay.
I had to go find a bunch of little ones.
Oh yeah, I run into that all the time. All right. So once you and I know that I paint fast because I do this every day. And I'm going to give her some ears with a smaller brush. So there's her head with the ears. And then I'm gonna just give her a little bit of a neck. Because again, we're going to paint her in her turtleneck.
And just a heads up, everybody, if you go in the top right corner of your screen and click presentation view, you get a better view of Nikki while she paints. It's up to you though.
So that's what it should look like. And if you want to use brown, you can use brown. I'm just using yellow. And y'all let me know when you're ready to move on. And we can talk. Y'all can come off of mute. We can talk.
Anybody want to share where they're at? Pat? Oh, great. Great, Sherry. And Sandra's, okay. Looks like they're doing a great job, Nikki.
Good. I'm going to paint the turtleneck black, but you don't have to. You can choose whatever color you'd like. So I'm gonna use my small paintbrush to outline, and then I'll use my big brush to fill in. So a turtleneck is like it'd be a rectangle coming from the top of the neck. And then you'll make the shoulders. And just take it all the way down.
Hi, Marion. Hi, Marion. Oh, you're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Welcome. I'm so glad you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. I'm
Yeah,
enjoying myself.
good. Good. And I think we have some new ones on too today. So that's always exciting. Welcome, and we hope you'll come back next month.
Once you have your outline, you can go ahead and fill it in with the paint.
Nikki, can you show us the outline?
Oh, yep. So it almost looks like a bottle with the turtleneck and then the shoulders and the body.
Okay. Darlene, thank you for joining us. I have been missing you. I miss everybody. Oh, great.
There was no school today, so I'm okay.
Oh, good. Yes, snow day, the second day of school, snow day. Charlene, you're on school day too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, my lady don't look right.
These parents are not happy.
First day back or second day back? Second day.
You know, you get the stories. We used to have to walk 15 miles in the snow, in the cold.
Well, we did.
Listen, I had to walk 8 blocks. I had to walk 8 blocks, and it was not fun in the wintertime.
Well, I lived on Franklin Park and Champion, and I had to walk to East, and that was quite a hike. I don't think anybody walks that far anymore.
Well, they tried, well, where I live now, they tried to get my daughter, our homeschool is Walnut Ridge, but we live at Broad and Reynoldsburg, New Albany Road. So they wanted her to walk to Old Orchard, which is all the way up Broad and all the way down McNaughton. No sidewalks.
Yes, that's where they
no
had the
street lights.
terrible accident with that.
Exactly. And I was like, I bet y'all don't. Like, I was at East High School every day. Like, y'all need to give her a bus stop.
Yep. And you succeeded, or she has?
I sure did. I sure did.
All right, good for you.
Yep. I was like, y'all gonna get tired of seeing me. Like, y'all gonna get tired. So she ended up with a bus stop. All right, so this is what mine looks like so far.
Does she have to cross the road to get to the bus stop?
Well, she's graduating now. She's out of school. But she would have had to cross, Broad Street at some point to get to the other side of McNaughton. and then she would have stayed, but there are no sidewalks all the way up McNaughton on either side of McNaughton. And they were like, well, that's 2 miles from your house. I said, not in the dark. It's not, it's just not a good idea. I'm not for sure who came up with it, but I don't like it.
Nikki, did you know Miss Howell died?
I did. I saw that.
Okay.
I texted Jalen because Jalen just went back to Chicago. So I texted her the other morning and saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was her girl.
Yeah.
Has she been sick?
She had a heart attack the first day back at school last year. She had a heart attack and had to be in September or August, whenever the first day back. And they had to transport her that day to the hospital. She was real bad, real bad.
Wow. That's sad. All right, so we're here. I'll wait for the rest of you to get to this point. And then we're going to paint a background while this dries, because we're going to do another coat on this, on her face, neck, and shirt. So we're going to do a background color or colors. This is when you can get super creative. I'm going to use a lot of color today because she used a lot of color. So y'all let me know when you're ready.
Let me see. I usually have black and green. That's blue. So this must be green. Red, black, and green.
Is everybody ready for Nikki's next step?
If not, I'll wait.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey, Lynn's joining in on us.
Lynette?
Lynn.
All right. She can come in and say hi to everyone because this is her thing. There's Lynn.
Hey, Lynette.
Unmute, Lynn.
How are you all?
We're good. How are you?
Looks nice.
I'm great. I'm doing great. What y'all working on?
So you remember that Mina piece that you wanted and didn't get?
Yes, I do.
So we're gonna lightweight recreate that.
Nice. Let me see yours, Nikki.
Um, so I
Yeah.
put it more yellow. I'll go back in and, give a little color and that stuff on the second coat. But we're gonna do the background next.
Very nice.
But I'm in here having my own personal summer. I do know that.
Oh, yeah, I know about that.
I'm like, sheesh.
How are you, Linda?
I'm good, Lynn. Missing you.
Yeah, I miss y'all too. Are you working on a project?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm working on it. I'm probably not showing it, but I'm working on it.
Okay. Okay, I understand.
Everybody doing okay? Any questions for Nikki? Oh, they're letting you off easy today, Nikki.
They are. They are. What y'all drinking on? Anybody drinking anything other than water
Or coffee.
or coffee or tea?
I'm doing orange juice.
Oh, okay.
Yep. What you drinking, Pat?
Drinking Thai. Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Thai tea.
Thai tea. Okay.
All right.
It is
So
this Tuesday tea.
yes, it is. Yes, it is. I had peppermint. I had a peppermint herbal tea this morning.
Oh, good. That
It
sounds
was good
good.
too, with some honey. All right. So with this background, you can either paint it with a brush, but I'm gonna show you this technique with the paper towels. And so the paper towel is it's probably like a square. Like you don't want it anything bigger than this because that's when you start to make a mess. And then you're going to wrap it around your finger so that you can start to dab. So this will give you a dabbing motion. And so I'm going to show you. So it's just another way to add color. It takes a little bit longer to do it this way, but you can also go back in and add additional colors. So if you wanted to mix a little bit of yellow with the green,
Oh,
you can
neat.
do that too.
That's neat.
So you would do the whole thing.
Nikki, could you use makeup?
You could. You could use makeup squares. They work perfect, especially the ones with the triangle. If you use the dabbing technique, you'll get some exercise in because your arm will hurt by the end, by the time you get finished. So if you have like some bubble wrap, you can go back over this too in a different color and add another texture to the background.
Just all over the background, Nikki?
Mm-hmm. The whole background. And it's okay if the white comes through.
Hey, Ollie, could you mute yourself, please? Never mind, I figured it out. I wish I had some sweet tea right now. It would be so fitting.
Oh yeah.
And just a heads up, Burger King does not have good sweet tea, but who does is Skyline, and Cane's has some good sweet tea. If you're
Now Cane's has great sweet tea
yeah.
with some lemonade in it.
Ooh,
Mhm.
I gotta try that.
Yep.
Mine is terrible. Try it.
My arm hurts. Does anybody have any memories of Aminah Robinson?
I do. When I was a young principal at Scottwood, Aminah worked for the Arts Council, and she came to my school several times and did art projects with the kids, and I just wish I had kept some of that stuff. She had them bring in toilet paper rolls and buttons and all kind of stuff to do their little projects, and it was just a neat thing. I knew her when. Look, I knew her when.
Right. All right, so once we let that dry a little bit, we'll go back in and do second coats on the face, neck, and the shirt.
Anybody want to share what they've created today to this moment? Sandra? Nice. Pat?
Okay.
Nikki, I'll let you do the. Anybody else? Darlene?
Nice.
Nice. Karen, are you participating?
I'm taking notes.
Okay.
Got a little tiny sketch with my notes.
Oh, that's good. There's Yaya with hers and oh, good.
Nice. I see it, Sherry. Burl, are you sharing?
Hi, Burl. I didn't see Burl earlier. Are you sharing, Burl?
Nice, Brenda.
You're on mute, Burl.
I didn't come prepared. I'm just observing today.
Oh, well,
Okay.
take notes, and we got kids for you.
Okay.
Welcome. We're so glad you joined us.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Lynn, are you participating? You just taking notes?
I'm just taking notes.
All right, so it looks like we're ready to go on to the second coat. So I'm going to add, you're literally going to do the same thing you did during the first coat. So for me, normally, whichever way I paint the first time, I paint the opposite way the second time to give the canvas some full coverage. So I painted up and down the first time, and I'm going to paint across the second time. Okay, so we can go in and do that. I'm gonna add a little bit of brown to kind of separate the face from the ears, and then underneath the chin from the neck. But I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna blend it with the yellow so I can kind of show you. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow and blend those two together. So can you all see that?
Mhm.
So you want to work with this both colors at the same time.
So yellow and green, make brown. Yellow makes brown.
And then I did the same thing kind of around the face. And then I'll fill that in with the mixture of the brown and the yellow.
Red and green make brown. Mix, put two colors together. Make brown because I don't have any brown. Red and green make red and green make brown. Yeah, red and green make brown. Yeah, I think they do. Red and green. Yeah, green make. What is she doing? What is it, girl? Well, she made green.
We won't be painting the face. I won't stress y'all out like that.
What was she? It's terrible.
All right. So that's my second coat on the face, and then I'm gonna start on the turtleneck.
What did it say?
You realize if we'd have been sitting in the Barbara Nicholson Auditorium, we would have had a lot of noise.
A lot of noise. A lot of noise.
We're missing all that. I see you
Yes.
smiling, Mary. Glacy.
We would have some good snacks too.
Yes, we would. Missing that.
Yes.
We had a question about how often we do First Tuesday tea. We try to do First Tuesday tea, the first Tuesday of every month. Now, when we're in person, if it falls on a holiday, we don't have it, or usually election day in November, usually would interfere with the first Tuesday. Is that about the correct ones? We try to plan something for the first Tuesday of every month. And next month we have, and I'll need Lynn's help, I think it is a play or a reading for Mothers in Mourning, and we'll get the information out.
Yeah, the playwright is Chiquita Mullins-Lee. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Chiquita, but yeah, it's a reading.
So that will be the March. And I'm excited for April. And Lynn, I want you to listen. We're having a declutter session with a lady named Kathy, and I can't think of her last name. She does decluttering sessions for Discover Columbus.
I definitely need to be on that one.
Well,
I have been watching Marie Kondo
I love her.
on Netflix, and I have gone, and it's another one, Lynn, on Netflix. It's two Caucasian ladies.
I've seen them too.
Okay, oh my God, listen here. Between them two, like I have gotten my house together, my closets.
Really?
I'm almost done with my one hall closet. I have my containers. I went to the dollar store and the container store and got my containers so I can put my stuff in it, put it in the closet. I have bought some of those vacuum bags where you can like put stuff in and suck the air out.
Yep.
Yes. I've given myself to the end of February and I am almost done.
Yeah, Marie Kondo changed my life.
Listen here. I only started watching it because you mentioned it.
That Lynn started this a year ago.
I think 2
years ago. And I remember when we walked out in March and we thought we were going to be home for a month at the most. And I said, oh, I could get my basement, my closet. Oh, I was like, well, it's a year later and I haven't touched the first thing because working from home, and Lynn and Casey and anybody else probably that's working from home is more than full time. It absorbs you.
It completely does. But I tell you, with Marie Kondo, what I love about her, she takes like what kind of an approach? Just common sense, like don't try to take on the whole, if you look at all the things that you have to do, it's going to overwhelm you.
Yep,
So
that's what I do.
Out of time. And so what I did is I just went through each drawer, and she has this method of folding that is amazing.
Yeah.
My drawers 2 years later are still organized, which is that's not common. I mean, that's not what I do.
Yeah, it's and so what I liked most about her is that she didn't have you go out and spend a whole bunch of money on storage stuff. So like it was one family, they moved from a big home somewhere else, and then where they moved into a 2-bedroom apartment. And so both of the kids had to share a room. And then, but the mom did everything. So the mom put everything away. So when the kids went to look for something, they literally tore the room up and they never put it back. So then the mom felt bad because, she felt like she wasn't doing a good job and, all of this stuff. Well, they had shoe boxes. So she just used their shoe boxes as storage containers. So a couple of the shoe boxes were like for jeans, a couple of them were for t-shirts, and then like she had storage units for them to put the stuff, seasonal stuff, like they could switch it out. I was like, dog, like simple stuff where you're not spending a whole bunch of money, because the Container Store.
Oh, you could spend your life there.
My God, I will decorate a whole room in the Container Store and leave it right there.
Yep.
I don't have it like that, but I will get what I need I'd get the 20 shoe boxes. Like I get those boxes. So my closet, my shoes, I just need to get some bigger ones for my my boots. Once I get my bigger ones for my boots, like all my shoes are organized. I got them organized by dress shoes, but I'm a sneakerhead. So I have like Vans, Adidas, and Converse.
Oh boy. Okay, show off.
Because that's the majority of my closet.
Somebody's showing off for us. Well, but you know, I have a shoe room.
Yes, you do have a shoe room. See, I don't have a shoe room. And if I did, it would be organized.
Yeah,
Adidas.
everybody's dream is to have a shoe room.
Yeah, oh, well, Lynn has one.
I know, I know.
I'm about to downsize.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I like about her. It's like she's not trying to break your budget. She just says, save boxes that, you know, you might get something delivered to your house. Yep. And if you have a decent sized box that might even fit in a drawer, that's what I have, like in my smaller drawers, just little containers, and you just put stuff in those little containers, and it works.
I need to do that
anyway.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. But I did. So like I have a bunch of jewelry. So I went and bought an old school screen door from Home Depot, and then I got some cup hooks, and so all my earrings hang in the screen part.
Oh, that's neat.
And then I put cup hooks around the wood part, and that's where all my necklaces hang.
Good idea.
That's an art piece right there, Nikki.
And then it's a piece of art at the same time.
That's right.
Yes. Yep. So it freed up a whole bunch of space. It's up against the wall. And then I have like my bracelet holders. And I need one more because I ran out of room. And I was like, I didn't realize I had this many bracelets. Like it's bad.
It's a problem.
It's a problem. It is really a problem. I'm like, I need to, I don't need any more jewelry. I don't need to make myself any more jewelry. I don't need to purchase any more jewelry.
That's my thing. Stop buying.
Stop buying. I don't need no more t-shirts. Like I've had to buy containers just for the t-shirts. And it's that my t-shirt collection is, whew. That part right there between the t-shirts and the accessories and the tennis shoes. Yeah, I don't need anything else.
I feel you.
But I feel good about, you know, I can walk in my room like, oh my God, look at this. Like, yes. Open up the closet. When Jalen was home for Christmas, she was like, oh, Mom, look at the closet. I'm like, girl, look at it. Like, she's like, that looks nice. I'm like, yes, girl, we're gonna get your room together because her closet is a shoe store. All right.
Are you listening on the jewelry display on the screen? I know Burl has quite the collection.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
She could make an artist piece right there.
Well, I know, like, I like Burl, like she uses the wire, she had a wire lampshade. We were vending next to each other one time at Nobo, and she had a wire lampshade and she had earrings hanging from it as a display. And I'm like, I would do that in my room.
Yeah, it's not that hard to do.
So where did you get the lampshade? Did you make it?
Yes. Yes, I got the screen from Lowe's.
Okay.
And then cut it out, took an old lampshade, took it apart, and then just attached it.
Nice. Yep. Yep. I still remember that. I was like, man, like I would do that. Like that would be something that I would do. But I had to figure something out. I'm like, that screen door, I'm like, I gotta get an old school screen door. Because that's how many pair of earrings I have. Like it's top to bottom. And then I got one that's like doggy enforced. You know, it's another screen on the back side. So that part is filling up too. So I was like, oh yeah, all of this, the whole thing.
Nikki, I think we're ready for the next step because I don't know how many more we have before we run out of time.
Okay. So now we can start to embellish with the buttons and the glue. And then if you wanted to add anything that looks like fabric or street signs with the construction paper, you can do that. So I know like she lived on, what is that? Sunbury Road.
Sunbury Road.
Yep, she stayed in Shepherd and the Blackberry Patch. Names of books, symphonic poem, Ragamon. But we can do the buttons, and if you have like cowrie shells or anything, I'm sorry.
I just said a street called home.
Street called home. That's the other one. So I'm gonna use some shells and some buttons. And then once my turtleneck dries, I'm gonna go back in and make some red stitching lines with my paint. On the turtleneck. All right, so if you have yours standing up, when it's time to glue, it'll be better to lay it down and then kind of press it. And if you want to glue it and then let it sit for a little bit, like let the glue get a little bit tacky before you stick it on there. That way it won't slide or move around. Just don't let it dry all the way. And you have to do the whole process all over again. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm going to give her some cowrie shell earrings.
Oh, cool.
So you can do buttons too,
Yeah.
if you wanted to do buttons for earrings. But I think I'm gonna just start gathering mine at the bottom somewhere. Uh-oh. So I'm gonna just start gathering my buttons down here in the corner. So what I'm showing you is just kind of something that you can do. You can keep adding to this piece. So if you have like fabric or any type of sticks, she used a lot of found objects to create art.
I have this picture. I have this.
Ooh, what is that?
What's that, Marion?
Wait a minute.
Unmute.
Oh, I like that. What is that?
What is that?
Marion. You're on mute again.
Oh, she had unmuted and then she's back on mute.
Unmute, Marion.
Am I okay now?
You're okay now. What is that art?
It's the picture. They used to celebrate her at the Y. And I was given this small picture that she did with the buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And they used to celebrate her birthday at the Y. And when we had the exercise class.
Oh, okay.
And they gave away samples of her work.
Ooh.
So this is what this is. It's children, buttons and all.
I like that.
We also came to her celebration when she died at the King Center. Do you remember that? And they served her favorite things like Pepsi Cola and some kind of cookies that she liked at her ceremony.
On her birthday, when we celebrated, which is coming up, Aminah Robinson All Arts Day, we always serve, what is it, the chicken wings, Lynn? Chicken wings, donuts.
Chicken wings and Krispy Kreme donuts and coffee.
Yep, those are her favorite foods. This year it'll be virtual, and anyone that's interested, it's on the website and it will have the instructions. So you can celebrate her birthday. I believe it's on the 17th, Casey. Casey's in charge of that, 17th. So Nikki, the next item after the buttons would be the construction paper.
Yeah, so with the construction paper, if you wanted to go and put, if you wanted to make it look like fabric, like you can cut it and glue it on there. So it was, she always did collage type work. So if you wanted to take it, cut it and glue it on there and then either write the name of historic spots that she loved, lived, or the name of her book titles. You could do that too.
Well, since we're running out of time.
Okay.
Maybe those that didn't have the kids will be able to have the kids. And I would hope maybe next month, everybody could share their piece before we get into our play or reading. So everybody kind of keep that in mind that next month. And Nikki, I hope you'll join us and you can.
Yes. Yep. So I'm still working, still adding.
Yep, that'd be great. Well, I want to thank Nikki, as always, for her creativity and her talent. And I want to thank everybody for joining. Lynn, we miss you, and I hope you join us all the time. And anybody have any questions, thoughts, or anything, please let me know. Please keep involving and letting people know. We're trying to do better with the website and the email.
Linda, don't forget to send me that stuff about the movie making class.
I sent it to you.
Okay.
If you didn't get it, let me know.
Email? You sent
Yeah.
an email?
I
Okay.
did. Yeah.
Okay.
Let me know if you don't receive it.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Cynthia. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, I was gone. Okay.
Well, I don't know why it kicked me, but I'm back and
You're supposed to be closing it down, Casey.
I'm the host. I'm glad it didn't kick everybody, but
Well, let me
Get out.
Thank you, Cynthia.
hopefully it didn't mess up the recording. Take care, everyone.
Hey, Pat.
Leave meeting for all, I think, Casey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. See you, everybody.
Bye.